Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to King's Quest VI. Ere today, gone tomorrow. We're back outside of the Minotaur Cave because I did forget something. So let's go
Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock.
and get it. I forgot that you could actually crawl through it. I thought the hole was for something else later.
Alexander finds himself in a dark cave.
But I think it was like mixing up games or something like that.
Alexander can't see much of anything in the dark cave. Alexander can't see much of anything in the dark cave.
Is that literally two different readings of the exact same line? Alright, well, we do have a,
The pawn shop's tinderbox is slightly battered, but in reasonably good shape. The tinderbox contains a candle, as well as some flint and tinder.
almost looks like a lantern. But I guess not.
Alexander doesn't need to use that on the opening.
I was trying to use it on yourself.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Actually, I don't know if there's anything bad that can happen. You know what? Let me go back. Hold on a second. I don't know if there's anything bad that can happen if you fail to light the tinderbox. So, let's try it.
Alexander finds himself dead end. Nothing that way.
No.
Alexander can't do much of anything in the dark cave.
Okay. So, it just won't let you progress without lighting the candle. I was actually kind of hoping that it would there would be a death.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Okay, so we got a point for that.
Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock. The lighting in this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack.
So some of the light should have come through there and we should have been able to see that hole.
Alexander is standing in a second room of the cave. A natural window to the outside world provides a little more light here, and even helps clear the musty smell. A natural window-like opening in the rock provides a view to the outside world. A peppermint plant grows on the window's ledge. A plant grows on the grassy ledge. Smells like peppermint.
Peppermint, huh? Can we crawl out there? No? Can we crawl out there?
The window in the rock is too small for Alexander to fit
Aw.
through.
Why you no have deaths for me in the cave, game?
Alexander takes a few leaves from the plant. As he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released. Ah,
Smells good.
there's no going that direction.
Oh. Alright, fine.
Alexander crawls back into the first room of the cave. Alexander can't see a thing.
Well, let's go ahead and light this up.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
What manner of man is this that can summon flame without flint or tinder? Oh, you are using flint and tinder. Never mind.
Alexander is standing in a rocky cave. The dim light of the tinderbox candle reveals a dank, musty place.
Oh,
But then
it's full of dank
Alexander's
memes.
nose told him that much without the light. On the wall opposite the cliffs is the vague outline of another opening in the rock.
So this is apparently the cavern of dank memes. Okay.
Alexander crawls back through the passage to the top of the cliffs.
You actually don't need to light the tinderbox on your second trip back through. But I forgot to look at everything while I was there. Anyway, that's what I missed. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and load up a game that I've already gone through all of the stuff with the king and queen of the winged people. Okay, so we are in a catacomb. Let's see. There are some items to get, so let's take a look around first.
The walls of the catacombs are made of massive stone tiles.
What?
That's the east wall of the room.
I actually wanted to look at the torch.
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock.
It's pretty impressive that they cut these stones like that. All right, well let's go this way, see if we can get an item. Well, luckily this is not like the other.
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock.
Not like some of the other labyrinths that we've had to deal with in other games that shift your point of view with each passing screen. Let's head up here first. We've got some skeletons that aren't in niches.
The remains of several unfortunate souls haunt the room.
Haunt?
These bones seem more recent than the ancient catacomb bones that Alexander has seen so far. Perhaps they were victims of the Minotaur. Or perhaps they died while wandering lost in the maze.
Dude, it's like
3 of the skeletons are completely intact.
5 screens away from the entrance.
The remains of several unfortunate souls haunt 3 of the... A lone skull lies on the ground among the skeletons. Where the skull came from is a mystery, since the other remains seem to have their skulls intact.
Oh, well, then none of them will miss this skull. Let's hope it's not the screaming skull.
Alexander picks up the skull.
Well, we got an item, we got a point. Let's go ahead and save it. Get point, save game. It is a King's Quest game, after all. Oh, hi, little bat. What do we have down here?
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Watch for that last step. It's a doozy. How do you not see that? I mean, this is a well-lit catacomb.
Next. Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
What is that even supposed to mean in this situation? Ah, well. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. We'll just not go that way again. And I'm sure that's the only, oh, that's a rat. That wasn't a bat. I thought that was a rat. I thought that was the bat again that just had an animation glitch.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Ooh. I'm sure it'll be fine. Again, what's the worst that could happen? You know, a Minotaur come up and eat our face? It's not that bad. Really, what's the worst that could happen?
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
Oh! Oh! That's one way to die.
Tickets out. Next. 3 spikes and you're out.
Aww. Alright, maybe we don't go that way. Let's make our way back to the entrance, shall we? That bat just flew through the wall. Man, wish I had the magics of that bat. Oh, you know what? I was reading my map wrong. I can't actually get through here. I do have to go through that section. So, let's go ahead and do that. See, look! The bat just flew through the wall again. Goddamn ethereal bats. Not sure what the heck you're eating in here, rat. These corpses are all pretty old. Alright. So, here we are. Let's go ahead and save it here. Alright, so there is a riddle. 3 roses laid upon the bower, a scythe for he who cuts the flower, a crown, a dove, most noble race, thy bones make sacred this dread place. Alright, so, I think we want to go for... Let's actually look around at these things.
An image of a rose has been carved into that tile. Alexander is standing in a room with a tiled floor. Except for the tiles directly in front of the doors, each tile bears an engraving. Alexander has the feeling that the unique floor isn't merely decorative. A carving of a scythe adorns that tile. That tile is engraved with a skull and crossbones. That tile bears the image of a dove. That tile bears an engraving of a crown.
Alright. I think if we go up to this, then the crown, and then the dove, and then the bones. Well, let's try it.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
That's not it.
Uh-oh.
Well, that wasn't it. Alright, let's see if there was another one. Nope.
Alexander feels the tile
Alright, so
he's
it's definitely
standing on
that
shift
one.
beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Kind of figured that we'd go in the order that it was in the thing, but it doesn't really match anything. Let me, screw it. I'm gonna check to see what it says in the FAQ, just to get past this part faster. Let's see. Oh. You can actually go diagonal. The 3 roses. Okay, yep. My mistake. I did not actually realize that you could go diagonal. Okay, so 3 roses and then a scythe. So that is going to be there. So that would be a crown is right there. A dove is right there. And then the bones. And we're free. Okay. Yeah, I actually did not think that you'd be able to do, move on a diagonal. It's been a while since I played this game, so. Well, we made it through. That's the important thing, isn't it? Alright, well, let's,
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Ah, it's fine. It's fine. What's the worst that would happen? Let's actually save again. We'll go through here. Hello!
Ah, you were a human only and not the monster himself.
Nope.
I heard you coming and thought you were the beast.
Well,
Did my father send you here to save
why'd
me?
you come into this room then? Yeah.
Why, yes, he did, but how did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I have discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me and we'll both be saved.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Wait, what's this?
That's odd. Where did she...
Ah!
Go!
That sounded like a long drop. Something tells me that that wasn't actually the princess. Not sure
Don't
what.
just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
I was trying to save the girl. Sheesh, game. Chiding me for doing the, proper thing in the game. Hi, Bat.
Ah,
Why,
hush, there is no
Maybe I won't do it. Are you gonna come back? Are you gonna come back? No? Nah, I won't save just yet.
There you are. Why do you not follow me? Do you wish for death by the Minotaur? Hurry, we can tarry no longer.
Yeah, I kind of do, actually. It's another death that I haven't encountered yet. You gonna come back in?
So, here you still
Yep.
are. You are a coward and a fool.
Nah.
I leave you to your fate.
Okay. Haha, it's her crabbiness. That wasn't the princess, that was her crabbiness. Shake her fist at me. Ooh, hey, what's that on the wall?
An old wooden shield hangs on the wall.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall.
And puts it in his pocket. Man, them pockets. Daventry pockets are quite impressive. Alright. Let us continue north. Hi, little rat. I'm not here to bother you. You can just continue on with what you were doing. You know, unless you were planning to eat my face like in Conquest of Camelot, you know. Then you can just go right to hell. I am pretty glad that this labyrinth does not alter the the camera angle with the rooms that you go into. I wonder if this is also the
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock. Alexander notices that this skeleton has old coins over its eyes.
I was thinking maybe this was another one of the manifestations of that person with the flashing eyes. Seems not, though.
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes.
My money.
He takes the old coins.
Yeah. It's totally desecrate some graves. Ooh, I have a skull too, that's right.
Alexander is carrying a human skull.
It's always good to carry around a skull with you. It's not spunty, though.
The peppermint leaves are the color of dark emeralds. The 2 coins from the skeleton in the catacombs are extremely old and corroded.
It's patina. Sheesh.
The otherwise plain wooden shield is embellished with a silver cross.
Okay. Well. We've got a couple more items. I'm sure those coins will come in handy at some point when I have to pay a ferryman or something like that. Nah. I'm sure that'll never happen. Alright, let's go ahead and save it again. Something tells me that we might be in a little bit of danger coming up. Don't know what it is. Could be this map that I'm using. Nah, I don't think so.
It's a trap. The doors have
It's a
sealed
trap.
Alexander inside.
Oh dear.
And the ceiling is coming
Uh-oh.
down.
Oh no, I'm about to be an Alexander sandwich!
2 heads are better than
Yeah.
1. But Alexander is already carrying the skull.
I want to...
Desperate to stop
Yeah.
the crushing
Yeah,
ceiling,
put it in.
Alexander throws a skull into the grinding gears.
Alright, that'll stop it.
The skull is caught between 2 cogs.
Excellent.
The gears shriek and shudder.
Whew. Oh,
The
that was
skull
close.
begins to bulge.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh!
Uh-oh!
Oh, crap.
With a sudden lurch, the ceiling completes its descent.
No!
Yikes!
Yikes. That's what...
And presses Alexander into the floor like a bug under a heel. That skull wasn't strong enough to endure the pressure, and neither is Alexander's.
Well, I've just become an Alexander sandwich.
Tickets up next.
Alexander never was much good at squash.
Never liked squash much either. Well, with that death, we'll call it an episode. See you next time, everyone. Maybe next time we'll try something a little sturdier. Maybe that'll work.